It's Ash from Super Videos, back for another video for Season 10 of The Walking Dead. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at some promo images that they released from the upcoming episode of The Walking Dead, Season 10 episode 19, which is the third bonus episode. We're also going to talk about one particular scene that was in the latest teaser that they released from this episode that has a little subtle Easter egg in it that everyone's talking about, so I thought that I'll include that in this video as well. So stay tuned, we'll be right back to break this all down. Alright, as always, if you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing to join our community, share and smash the like button, and press the bell to be notified when we upload. So with that said, let's dive right into it. So the first image is actually this image right here of Aaron and Father Gabriel. They're surrounded by some walkers. Now, as I've said in other videos, I think that it's possible that we will see some remaining whispers amongst these walkers. Maybe not, but there is a possibility that they might do that because obviously they did something like that in the comics. But then we have this shot, which is pretty much from the same exact scene. So Gabriel and Aaron surrounded by walkers, and I'm assuming this is going to connect to something that was in the teaser where we have Gabriel killing one of the walkers with the machete that he's holding here. Then we have this shot of Gabriel holding some sort of a piece of paper. I'm assuming that he's looking at a map, and I'm assuming that that's the map that he was talking about in the sneak peek that we looked at in another video, where he was talking about them hitting these different spots on the map and all of them being empty and not having any supplies. So I'm assuming that this is connected to that. Then we have this shot of Gabriel and Aaron together. Now what's interesting is that Aaron is holding an AK-47. It's the exact same AK-47, or I think it's the same exact AK-47 that we see a new character named Maze carrying. So that's interesting. There's actually two possibilities, but I'll talk about that when we get to that image. Then we have this picture of Aaron with a bloody hand. Then we have this shot of Gabe and Aaron. Then we have this picture of Gabriel and Aaron. They're playing cards. Now take a look at that bottle of bourbon that's on the table. It says Duane Jones. That's extremely interesting. Now, for those of you that don't know, Duane Jones is actually the name of Morgan Jones' son. Morgan Jones being Morgan Jones, obviously. Now, I don't think that this is anything other than an Easter egg. Like, I don't think that this is actually hinting that Duane is gonna come back. I think it's just a fun little Easter egg that they put in there. And I think the reason why they did that is because they knew that we will be talking about it, especially now that the character in the Iron Mask has unmasked himself. Elijah is the character I'm talking about, and obviously if you put Duane and Elijah side by side, they look very similar in appearance. Not saying they're the exact same person, obviously, but they look similar in appearance. So I think that the writers just wanted to give us an Easter egg because they knew we would be talking about it. I don't think that this is any sort of hint with relation to Duane Jones actually returning. Then we have this other shot of Gabe and Aaron. Again, they're playing cards. Then we have this shot of Gabe and Aaron. Nothing much to say about this one. Again, Aaron is carrying the AK-47, which we're going to talk about in a bit. Then we have this other shot of Aaron. Nothing much here. And then this shot of Gabriel. Then we have this other shot of Gabe and Aaron, and then this shot right here of Maze holding an AK-47. So Maze, like I said, is a new character who's going to be introduced, played by Robert Patrick. Now, it's interesting that he's holding the AK-47, the same one, or I think the same one that Aaron was carrying. There's two ways this could go. Either the AK-47 belonged to Aaron and Gabe and Maze just stole it, or it was his and those other shots take place after, which means that they take it from Maze, which is interesting. If I'm going to make a prediction, I think it's probably the first one. Like, I think that they just had the gun and Maze stole it, but I could be wrong about that. Then we have this other shot of Maze with a plate in front of him, and he's most likely talking to Gabe and Aaron here. This connects to something that was in the sneak peek because He asked what they were eating and he wanted to have a bite as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to share and smash the like button. If you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing to join our community and press the bell to be notified when we upload. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.